Mark, a trip to Lincoln this weekend in the FA Cup. Is it nice to be back in that prestigious competition?
Yes, we don't ever really seem to do too well with the draws we get. Tough game for us. Obviously, when it was drawn, they were the top-ranked team. Lincoln had a really good start to the season. It's going to be a tough game for us, but no, we're lucky to be still working and playing, so we're looking forward to it.
And you described it as a bit of a free hit. Obviously, they are a side near the top of League One. You're a side near the top of League Two. It's going to be quite a good footballing spectacle, isn't it?
It should be. I mean, both teams like to try and get the ball down and play and create chances. So yeah, I've watched a couple of their games. Been really impressed with what they're doing, and I'm sure they're going to have a good season. So yes, it should be a good game.
And what are Lincoln like as a footballing side?
Good football team. Easy on the eye. They're organised, positionally good with their rotation, and yeah, looking forward to the game.
And you're going into it on the back of a win on Tuesday night. You're going to be wanting to carry that momentum forward into the weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, it was a strong performance the other night. See, at the time it feels a little bit frantic and fraught, but when you look back at it, you look back at the data and the win ratio. I think the race chart was 73% for a home win. Expected goals was more or less 3, so we dominated the game, and good performance to go into onto the back of it to go into the FA Cup game.
And you want to carry, I suppose, both those stats and the performance down on the pitch into that game.
Yeah, our stats are good at the minute. We're creating chances. We're getting shots off. We've still got to be a little bit better in terms of our conversion rate. But the boys have done great, and they're looking forward to the weekend.
And I suppose it gives you yet another chance, with all the games coming so quickly, to give a few other players some minutes that they might not have got otherwise.
Yeah, but we're not just going to play people for the sake of it. We're playing people that maybe deserve to play or give us something that we haven't got at the minute, and we're picking a team that can win the game for certain.
And you know, obviously it's going to be a tough test. There's no hiding that fact. The team, of course, a league above, so you know you're going to have to be on your game. But in the past, you have proved against higher opposition that you can do that.
Yeah, listen. On any given day, anybody can beat anybody when there's two teams. So we want to go perform well. Hopefully, you get a better look and you can get the right result.
And Lincoln, obviously, a large following, typically at their home games, and while that's not going to be the case this year, it's still quite a big ground and possibly an imposing one, is it?
Yeah, I think we always seem to have good games against Lincoln. Result-wise, we've not fared that well, but that's got to change at some point. And big club, they've done great getting out of the National League into League 2, into League 1. So yeah, they've got some good players, got a good manager, good staff. We know it's going to be a tough game, but let's give it a go.
I suppose you're thinking now's as good a time as any to turn around those head-to-head stats and pick up the win.
That's right. One thing's always certain, there's always a shock on the card. You can always beat someone you're not supposed to. These things happen, and why not Saturday?
And is that the magic of the FA Cup? Do you believe in such a thing?
The FA Cup's a great competition. At the minute, it doesn't seem like it because there's no crowds, no atmosphere. But we've got to deal with that, and hopefully, the teams that get through to the third round in January, there'll be crowds by then, or there should be. And let's hope we're still in the hat by then.
And is it a little bit special for players, because obviously it's a competition they will have watched growing up, to be out there and playing with the badge on their sleeves?
I don't know. I think it's just the fact that it's the next game, and makes it the most important one for the players.
Thank you very much, Mark, and all the best.